tapping out. I'm tapping out. I don't want to do this anymore. He basically told me, baby girl, chill. How could you possibly be at the table trying to rush it when, first of all, you're not the one cooking it, but secondly, you don't even know what it takes to make it? That's a word right there for somebody. Me, I am that somebody.
But we could be everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be everything that we want. We could be everything, anything that we see we could be. We could be anything that we want. I'm more than just a pretty girl, pretty girl. Pretty don't make the world go round. I'm more than just a pretty girl, pretty girl. Cause I'm pretty from the inside out. If I wanna wake up at 2 p.m. ain't nobody business but me and my baby. Either way, I don't gotta answer to anyone. Roll out of bed with no makeup. I'm running late but I still make a difference. Oh, no, I'm not perfect. Yeah, I'm still working more than $1. Cause I'm a dime. I never slow down. And I can fix my own crown. I'm more than just a pretty girl, pretty girl. Pretty don't make the world go round. I'm more than just a pretty girl, pretty girl. I'm pretty from the inside. Cause I'm pretty from the inside out. Pretty's on the inside out. I make mistakes but always make time to always make right. Cause it still makes a difference. Yeah, I'm building castles up in my mind. Raising bar so high, clouds can't even reach me, no close. That's right, no, I never slow down. I can fix my own. A pretty girl, pretty girl. Pretty don't make the world go round. I'm more than just a pretty girl, pretty girl. Cause I'm pretty on the inside out.
Today I was actually explaining this verse to someone, and I was basically explaining to them the way that God showed me this in a dream. What I'm starting to realize is that when I dream, it's literally like a testing ground for spiritual warfare. And during these dreams, I am tested, I am pulled, I am taught so many different things. I'm actually taught application of the word, if that makes sense. So anyways, the way that God showed me the meaning of this scripture was in this way. Imagine a double-edged sword, and imagine you're swinging that thing like this, right? Have you ever seen where a child will be born with one of their organs on the outside of their body? Imagine that you have your heart on the outside of your body, that person has their heart on the outside of their body, but it's not actually supposed to be there. So when you're gauging the space of this swinging sword that's double-edged and swings and goes both ways, that blade, if you swing it at the person in front of you, will slice their heart. But just like it'll slice their heart because their heart is in a place where it's not supposed to be, if your heart is also outside of your body where it's not supposed to be, it's going to slice your heart too. And so the word is a double-edged sword. You kind of have to be careful when you are throwing jabs and slinging swords at people using the word, because just like it can cut them, it could cut you too. Like it comes right on back. And if you have any issues or any areas that are not where they are supposed to be, and yet you're trying to critique and criticize somebody else in that same area, well then baby, you're about to get cut too. And so that's why it's very important to discern yourself first. Because as long as you discern yourself, you're not about to throw a blade at somebody else where you know you need work. And that's called grace. That's called discernment. Typically, in order to have sharp discernment, you have to be able to discern yourself first, thoroughly. Because when you discern yourself thoroughly first, you're not about to start taking jabs and digs and stabs at other people, because you already know. Like, it's gonna come right back. So I just thought I would explain that. Simply too, because y'all, when I be doing my hair and like, you know, just like in my quiet time, like I'm listening to classical music right now while I do my hair, and I be talking to God during these moments, and we be having conversations and we be discussing some things. So it's just always interesting how when I have time like this, I come away with so much revelation because I'm literally having a conversation with God while I'm doing it. So I want to show you guys something. I'm probably gonna have to change my robe because this one's already soaked. I have this Revlon blow dry brush, and I got this because I want to straighten my hair, but I hate the whole entire process of blow drying my hair straight first because it's very time consuming. And so I wanted to see if I could use this to make it a lot easier, like if it'll first of all get my hair straight enough that maybe I can do this sometimes and not have to straighten my hair, but also I wanted to see if this would get my hair where it needed to be so that I could get like a really good flat iron. So I'm gonna try this out. This is the first one. So as I understand it, they have, this is like the first one, but they also have like a 2.0 after the fact that's like smaller than this. But I'm gonna try this one. Honestly, they were the same price. Gosh, my eye is itching. I have been like, oh, allergies have been next level for me. And like my eye waterline is like just itching. They were actually both the same price. So I'm gonna see how this works. And if it works for me, it works for me. I'm gonna just stick with this. But if I feel like it could be better, then I will return this one and then get the newer one and see if the newer one works better. But we're gonna try this. I'm going to divide my hair in 4s and try to do this and see basically like how long it takes me to straighten my hair with this. But let me change my robe first.
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. Yeah. You get what you give, it is what it is. Don't want you to win, it don't make no sense. Don't pay it on mine, I'm mine on my biz, I'm mine on mine. They wonder why, after flipping sides, we not out of eye. I wonder why. Whole lot of friends, they came and they went. Whole lot of money I put up and spent. When I was down, ain't not to be found. But catch a little buzz, they right back again. Right back again. Pull up a toast, right to the brim. This for them. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing.
Okay, I had to take a little bit of a break after I did my hair because I was starting to sweat. I knew I would sweat out my hair if I started trying to straighten it immediately after, but I just braided every section after I blow dried it so that it would already be the way that it needed to be. But I would say 100% this is definitely not a blow dry brush that is hot enough to straighten my hair like that. However, I could definitely see me like using it to like, I don't know, like just give like maybe a straighter look and maybe press my edges. But now I'm about to flat iron my hair, which I'm not gonna film. But tomorrow I have a day off, so we have a lot, maybe not a lot, but we have some things we're gonna do tomorrow. So I'm gonna straighten my hair and yeah, I'll see you guys then.
Give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did it, I did. I did it, I did. I did it, I did.
Good morning. have a couple things to do today, but the first thing we're about to do is get dressed because I have to drive to Pasadena to pick up my camera that I got fixed. I showed you guys me dropping that off a few weeks ago. So the guy from the camera store called me and let me know that my camera was ready. It cost like $300 to fix, which was a little bit more than I was expecting, but I just didn't want to have that camera just like laying around being wasted and not fixed. And I knew if I didn't get it fixed at that time, I was just gonna let it sit around and it wasn't about to get fixed. So I'm gonna get dressed. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'm just gonna do a light brow since I'm not doing any other makeup. Last night I did my hair in a, what would you call it, like a wrap? First of all, I'm terrible at wrapping my hair. Absolutely terrible. Like for straight hair, terrible. But I also like a little bit of a wave, a curl, somebody. So I did my curls that I showed you guys during Vlogmas with a scarf. For this, I'm always like really careful to get the tips because I don't want those looking janky. But I love the way that these curls come out. And I like the way that they fall throughout the day. And it's just the easiest way for me to keep my hair straight for as long as possible. Edge booster. Live by this stuff. I just like brush my hands through my hair and I get these kind of curls. And then over time throughout the day, they will fall into like soft waves. And I really like that. Just gives me the volume that I like my hair to have that I'm looking for. But yeah. All done. Now let's get dressed. All right, this is the outfit. It is a silk shirt that I thrifted, of course. The Levi's 550s thrifted. These Zara mules. They remind me of like J.W. Anderson. These are also something I got from Zara so many years ago. All of my jewelry, which is just from so many different places, but I've been wearing like pretty much this combination non-stop. So that is that. And I'm going to put on a fragrance, which we are gonna get into right now. You guys know I love working with Dossier, and that is the sponsor for this portion of the video. So thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring. I have 3 fragrances. Listen, I am so happy that that fragrance is actually right here. So the first one that I got sent is actually Gourmand Patchouli. This is the packaging. It comes in a box. If you guys are not new, you already know what it is. It comes with a card that gives you all of the notes. This fragrance in particular is a really close, almost identical, inspired scent for Angel, Terry Mugler Angel. And I can tell you for a fact that this is dead on. Let me tell you why. I actually own Angel. I actually own Angel, and when I tell you identical girl. So if this is your jam, then this right here is what you want to get. I also got, this is probably my third one. Listen, I just refuse to pay for Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I refuse because it is $150 and it does not last that long at all. The lasting power is, okay. So this is Woody Sage. This is inspired by Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. These are the notes right here. I'll put it there so you guys can see. I highly recommend going to the website to check them out because they have so much detail on the website as far as like just all the different fragrances they offer, good combinations. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and take credit because when I started working with them, gosh, when did I start working with them? 2021. They were not talking about mixing fragrances on their website. They definitely were not. And I remember one of my like second videos with them, I started talking about the fragrances that I love to mix, and then they started having the suggestions and recommendations on their website. So I'm gonna go on ahead and pat myself on the back for that because I've been working with them so long, and it's a pleasure. I love working with them. The fragrances are so good. This smells, again, identical. And then last but not least, this is one that I used to own, but I don't have it anymore. And I was very curious to see if theirs would be like as on point as I have come to expect. This one is Woody Hyacinth, and it is inspired by Chanel Chance. This fragrance reminds me of around the time that I got married, because when I got married, I think I actually wore Chance on my wedding day. And it's bringing back memories. Oh, I do. I wore this on my wedding day. I definitely wore this on my wedding day. So I would say if you love Chance, I think I'm gonna wear this one today. You love Chance by Chanel, this one is your girl. This one is Woody Hyacinth. I just love Dossier. You guys know how expensive fragrances can get, and sometimes we just like to save a little coin, you know what I'm saying? So I would highly recommend going on Dossier to see if your favorite fragrance is there. They're so affordable. They start at just $29. I don't even think I've ever seen a fragrance over $59, to be honest with you. And the lasting power is just so good. I'm telling you, some of the lasting power for the Dossier fragrances, they're better than the original. I'm just gonna say it. So I highly recommend. I'm actually like, I'm so wearing this one today. It just brings back memories. It's all over. I'm actually gonna mix this one with another one that they sent me. Is it over there? I'll show you guys. This one is Woody Peony. It's inspired by the fragrance. Gosh, I cannot pronounce it, okay? But it's like ex nihilo, whatever. And I love this one, but they do not have this one on their website anymore. Listen, Dossier, I know you're watching this because you gotta approve it before I put it up. Can you please bring back this one? This one smells so good. This is my second bottle and she's almost gone. I need y'all to bring this back before I run out, okay? Please. But this mixed with the Woody Hyacinth, I think that, no, is that the one? Yeah, the Woody Hyacinth, the inspired by Chance Chanel one. These, so good together. So that is my fragrance. I'm trying to hurry up and get some coffee. So we're gonna get out of here. It is a pretty decent day. It's like 71. So I'm gonna grab like a leather jacket to put on over this, and then I will show you guys again so you can see like what the jacket looks like over it. But yeah, I want to hurry up and get out of here because I'm just like really fingers crossed there is like no traffic on the freeway. This is the jacket that I'm throwing on, the one that I made. You guys, I get so much wear out of this jacket. Cutting it up was the best thing I ever did because I never wore it before. But I like the way that it adds some depth and dimension to the outfit as far as like silhouettes, layering, all of that. So this is my look. And then let me show you my bag. I snagged this little puffer bag at Target. It was the last one. I think I'm gonna go online and get the black one as well, which I'll link down for you guys if you're interested. It was only $25, but it was the last one. And this woman, she was like, oh my gosh, that bag is so cute, where'd you get it? And I showed her, but I was like kind of like feeling that it was the last one. I wasn't 100% sure, but I was kind of sure it was the last one. But yeah, I love it. It's so cute and just such a good everyday kind of bag. So that's my bag for today. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here and head to get some coffee. I'm debating between Phil's and Pete's, but I have credit on my account at Pete's. We're going to Pete's Coffee. So I've decided I'm gonna get my dry cleaning first. I hope that they're open. Yeah, they should be open because I'm not 100% sure when I'm gonna get back. Hold on, you guys are you're way close. Way close. Yikes. Alright, that'll just have to do for now. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get back, so I just want to pick up my dry cleaning right now because it's been like 3 weeks, and she told me a week, but she hasn't called me. So I'm about to show up and see if my stuff ready. I feel like it's ready and they just forgot to call me, so we're going to do that right now. You guys, I feel so sick. Oh my gosh. I took my vitamins on an empty stomach, and that was like just not the smartest thing. And you know what? I know it was the multivitamin because I take the yesterday even. I took the vitamin D3 and my seed daily symbiotic. I took that on an empty stomach. You're actually supposed to take seed on an empty stomach. That did not upset my stomach at all. However, yesterday I took one multivitamin with all of that. It did not upset my stomach, but today I took 2 because I realized reading the directions, oh, I was supposed to take 2, not 1. I feel sick to my stomach. So now I think I need to get something to eat when I get my coffee, just to kind of like counteract this, but I'm like really not hungry. Yeah. Okay. We have picked up the dry cleaning. I cannot wait to try it on. When we get home, I'll try it on with you guys, and you guys can see how everything fits for the first time along with me. But now we're heading to get coffee because like your girl is in desperate need. Guys, I am having the worst allergy reaction like right now. My eye is like watering so bad, and it's just this right eye. That's kind of why I took the vitamin D3, because when I consistently take vitamin D3, it really helps with my allergies. So that is a tip for you. Like I took it yesterday when I was having a flare-up like this, and I would say within 30 minutes to an hour the flare-up went away. All right, it looks the right color. It looks the right color. I think this is gonna be perfect. My nausea is starting to go away. Perfect. All right, let me route myself to this. Oh crap, I forgot the like little pickup ticket thing. Well, I have my ID, but now I gotta figure out what is the name. Oh, I took a picture of it. Jillian, you're so freaking smart. Okay, so I got my camera fixed at a place called Digitech Camera Repair. My classical. I love me some classical music, guys. I'm gonna put my playlist down in the description box. I use Spotify if you guys are curious the kind of like classical music I listen to. How long is this gonna take me? Please do not be more than 40 minutes. 40 minutes on the dot. Let's go. Connecting to my Apple Play. Where's it telling me to go? Okay, anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go down there, and then I'm gonna get my camera. I'm not doing anything else while I'm out there because the thrift when I was out there anyway was not giving to where I feel like I want to spend some more time out there. So I'm gonna go get my camera, and then I'm going to come back, and then maybe we'll hit up the thrift here. Maybe. That's a maybe. Don't get disappointed if I don't do it. It really depends on how I feel. But yeah, I'm about to crank up this music, be alone with my thoughts, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. I have picked up my camera. My baby's back. He said it is like good as new. He had some really cool like vintage cameras in there and film cameras. I really want to get a film camera just for like summer memories. I might go to the antique mall to see if I can find like a working one. But the baby is back. The baby is back. He said I get a 3-month warranty on his repairs, which I think is really cool. So let's see. Oh, it's like okay. This is like reset to back to like basics. Aww. No issues. I love that for us. Okay, great. All right, now that is done. I'm scared. Traffic home is gonna be so crazy. Okay. All right, let's figure out what we're doing next. I will reconvene with you guys. I'm gonna call my mommy.
Baby, never thought that I'd be left out to dry, craving for your high. I need a little of your love, baby. Just one touch will never be enough. I'm falling for you badly. Falling for your body. Don't make me wait, babe. Don't make me wait. You know I'm so into you. Give me a taste, babe. Only one taste. Need you now. Tell me what to do. Hey, don't make me wait. You know I'm so into you. Give me a taste, babe. Only one taste. Need you now. Tell me what to do.
Literally about to go home, eat this cheese with this jam. I'm so glad I was able to find the tart cherry in the bigger one. I wish they had the blackberry one in the bigger one, but he told me because it's a different manufacturer, they didn't order it in the bigger one. I don't even know if it comes in a bigger one, but it was also the last one. So I got the larger tart cherry one. So I'm gonna go home and kind of like eat that, snack on that. And I'm going to do like a quick Bible study, and then I'm going to finish some assignments for school that I have to finish. They're not due for a couple days, but I'm learning now that preparation is key, and not doing things at the last minute is really the move. So I'm gonna try to get those assignments done before they're due, because I don't want to be scrambling at the last minute like I was last week. So that's pretty much how this day is gonna go. And then maybe when I get home, before I get into all of that, I will try on my alterations to, you know, obviously I want to try them on for myself to make sure she did a good job, but I really do trust that she did a good job. But I want to show you guys what they look like as well. But if I don't get around to it today, then I'll definitely show you guys tomorrow, because I'm actually working on a short form content video for the alterations as well. One of those things where I kind of want to just only have to try it on one time. We shall see, but your girl's headed home right now. I have a couple hours before I even need to think about getting my kids. Inevitably, my son is going to call me and ask me if I could pick him up. I don't even know if he knows that I was off today, to be honest. So he may not call me. We'll see. As a refresher, these are the items that I got. Well, I got this fixed. She did a really good job on that. So she opened it up and fixed the back right here because there was a hole, and I thrifted that. It was only $6.99, so definitely worth the money to get it fixed. Now this is where we have to try on. So this is the St. John knit skirt that I needed to get turned into a mini. So we're gonna try that on, and then this is the other one. She did a really good job on that too, where I got this turned into a mini because I have a matching blazer, which I'm gonna pull out when I try that on so you guys could see. And then this is another one. Finally. Oh no, that's my good cat that actually uses the scratching post. Okay, this is the other one that I got altered. It needed to basically be taken in on the side because it was way too big for me. So I'm probably not going to try this on, to be honest. I will try it on for the short form video that I'm working on, so stay tuned for that. But I really just mainly want to try on both mini skirts because I want to make sure that they are fitting the way that they are supposed to. So let's first try on this one right here. Okay, we kind of have our first problem. There is a hole, I don't know if you can see, in this skirt. This hole was not there when I took it. Like, obviously I can take it to her to fix it. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try it on first, but I'm gonna call up there and let her know. Okay, I had to tilt you guys down so you could see. This is how it fits. The hole is like right here. It's pretty obvious, so definitely I'm gonna need her to fix that. But this is kind of the vibe I wanted to give with this. Very much Hillary Banks. So I think I'm gonna take this back up there actually today. I don't want too much time to pass, so she knows you're not about to blame it on me. Yeah, I'm gonna take that up and have her repair that. Okay, so this is the other one. Skirt, she did, well, I picked the length, but she did a perfect job. It is so cute, exactly what I wanted. I cannot wait to wear this because I'm gonna actually wear this skirt a lot just by itself, but I really love the way that this looks. And then with the blazer, this is just giving. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, this is the blazer that goes with it. All in all, I'm very happy. I've never had her damage something before. I don't know. I'm actually about to get dressed right now, put my clothes back on, and take that up there for her to fix because I cannot have that. It just defeats the purpose if I get the skirt back and it's damaged. So anyways, love this though. Can't wait to wear this. I'm already like trying to plan. This is actually great for Easter, so we might do that. All right, so I just dropped it off. She's gonna fix it for me for free, of course. I just am really hoping that you can't tell, because that's like St. John knits. It's like knitwear, so unless it's done properly, you're really gonna be able to see it. So we'll see how it goes. She said to give her until next Tuesday, so we'll see. It's so interesting. So I'm at home and I have changed my clothes. I'm in my pajamas. We're not in my pajamas. I'm like in a graphic tee, but I am doing my Bible study. Now let me tell you how I do this. Okay, I dream almost every night, and typically my dreams lead me to a scripture, and right now I am reading one of the scriptures that my dream led me to. And the crazy thing about it is, when I went to sleep last night, I asked God a very specific question. There were like some things that I really wanted to know, and so I went to sleep. I had this dream. Spiritual language is so different than the way that we speak, that it does take a level of translation, because God is using our language to communicate with us, when really the way that he communicates has so much more depth than even our language has. So it does take some breaking down exactly what he's saying. I mean, I guess it's the best way. I'm not using the best words to describe this, but it's like, I'll give you a good example. It's like you have knowledge of all the words in the world, right? You have such a vast, wide vocabulary, and then you have this small child who's just learning to speak. You're going to have to communicate to that child in a way that they will understand, because they only know so many words, whereas you know so many. So you have to get creative with how you communicate with them so they know exactly what it is that you mean, because their vocabulary is limited. So it's like that. So anyways, basically I was asking God a question, and after breaking down like what he said, this is so like God to give me an answer like this, but basically he told me the heart can only hold so much at a time. And even went into depth saying it takes patience to digest what you're given before you can be given more. Just like stuffing your face with too much food can make you sick, so can also getting more information than your heart can actually handle. There are a lot of times where we want to know all of the answers right now, but the truth is, even if God were to give us all the answers right now, it wouldn't even be like we could always digest it. You know what I mean? So he sometimes has to communicate with us a little at a time, because, you know, if he told us how everything was gonna go from jump, a lot of us would tap out then. Like, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like sometimes it's really scary to know certain things. It makes you want to like forfeit the promise just because you now realize what it will take to get there. So he basically told me, baby girl, chill. You know, like, I want to give you the answers that you're asking for, but the truth is I don't feel like you can handle it right now. So why don't you digest the little bit that I'm giving you? And then when you digest that, I will give you more. That's basically what he told me. So I just find it funny because it's just like being served food. Like, you have to have patience when you're being served. That's basically what I got. Like, imagine being in a restaurant and you're trying to hurry up the waiter to hurry up and give you your food, but you have no idea what's going on in the kitchen and what they cooking up for you, how long it takes, what goes into it, how they source the ingredients. Like, there's so many different things that come with preparing a meal that how could you possibly be at the table trying to rush it when, first of all, you're not the one cooking it, but secondly, you don't even know what it takes to make it. That's a word right there for somebody. Me, I am that somebody. That's just like how I kind of frame my Bible studies a lot of times. Is I'm always looking to break down what it is that God is saying to me right now. Never something like super old. I like the fresh word, you know? And then sometimes I go back on other dreams that I've had that I don't really understand, and things just kind of click into place later. So it just goes a lot of different ways. I can't ever really predict how it's going to go, but I just wanted to share that right now because, again, I never think certain things are just for me, and I really think that this is also for somebody because we have the nature of just being impatient in general, especially when we feel like we're in limbo. I was just talking to one of my friends, and me and her were both talking about how we feel like we're literally in limbo right now, and there's like no answer one way or another. And she was telling me about like what had been the sermon in church for them, like that past Sunday. And she was like, I just feel like I should tell you this scripture. And she gave me the scripture in Matthew. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I definitely believe that's where we're at. So it's just interesting, like how much all of us are going through the same thing, but just in different ways. And we all just need that encouragement. So I wanted to say that to you guys, to encourage you in case you need that encouragement. If you feel stuck, if you feel in limbo, if you feel like God's telling you to wait, not right now, there's always a reason. And this dream actually goes along with another dream that I had where I really wanted to like go for it. And I realized if I would have gone for it in the dream when I really wanted to go for it, there were all these like pitfalls waiting under the water for me. It's like, just imagine that I didn't have the discernment to stop and be like, wait, let me just see. And as soon as I said, wait, let me just see, I started to notice all the different things under the water that could get me. And no sooner did I recognize all of those things, did all of the water recede, and I was able to walk across no problem. But had I been impatient and just jumped like, I'ma just go for it, I would have been like the man I saw at the bottom of the water who was drowning and almost died. It's crazy. So have some patience. You may not understand it right now, but typically when we're being told to wait, God is trying to save us from something, or just like the children crossing the Red Sea, escaping from Egypt. Sometimes God's trying to prepare a way for us, to make it easier than us trying to do everything on our own strength, on our own will, like by ourselves, you know? So anyway, I'm going to finish my little Bible study because I got a few more things I need to look up. And then we're going to get to school because, like I said, I have learned we need to go ahead and like stay ahead of the curve on that one. So curve. Did I say curve? Yes, I did. We need to stay ahead of the curve on that one. So I'll see you guys. I probably will be done. Will I be done vlogging today? I don't know. But I might show you guys how I, wrap my hair, because I'm going to go ahead and wrap it again. And I want to show you guys this. This was what I was waiting for. The Chi Iron Guard. This is a heat protectant. I wanted to use it because I'm definitely about to straighten the front of my hair again. I just felt like it wasn't getting as straight as it could be. So I'm going to straighten it again, and then I'm going to wrap it, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait and see how this works, and then I will wrap it for tomorrow. But more or less, when my hair is straight, this is the easiest thing for me to do so that I don't have to consistently put heat in it, and then hopefully the top stays straight. I mean, honestly, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wrap my hair, give it a little bit more time, and then I'll refresh it like by straightening it later and use that. I just don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it now because I feel like if I do it now, I'm still gonna want to do it later. And right now, I don't need to do it now. I don't need to do it now, so I'm gonna just wait. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. But I'm gonna finish my little Bible study and just hope that sharing that with you guys helped, because my goal is always to help and make sure that when you're watching my channel, I'm not feeding you junk food, you know? I don't want you watching a bunch of junk.